Hey gold diggers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm super excited about the video because I finally get to introduce my boyfriend of almost 4 years now to you guys. So I'm super excited to meet my boyfriend, Austin.
Hi, nice to meet everyone.
So he was really nervous about this video. he was like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be weird on camera, but
yeah, this
can do great.
Oh, thanks. This is totally like outside my normal realm of work, and I'm not used to being on camera, but I'm excited to do something new.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So I'm gonna be dropping this video on my main channel, Reno Gold, and I'm also gonna be dropping it on our new joint channel called Boyfriend's Big World, where we're basically gonna be traveling the entire world for the next 3 months right now that we have planned, and we're gonna do vlogs along the way. Right now we're currently in Tulum, Mexico. Before this we were in Isla Mujeres, Mexico. Then we go to Colombia,
Ecuador for the Galapagos,
yeah,
and then Peru for Machu Picchu.
Yes, and ayahuasca. So yeah, basically I've been with Austin for 4 years now, and do you want to say a little bit about yourself, like what you do, where you come from,
Yeah, sure.
why we kept our relationship a secret for so long?
Yeah.
I'll let you do the talking.
So I grew up in Indiana, and then I moved to Florida about 5 years ago for medical school. And the reason we kept our relationship so secret and private is because the medical field can be very conservative, and I didn't want any risk of jeopardizing my chances of getting into residency. But now I just got accepted into a general medicine residency in Aventura, so now we can post together.
Yes, and I've been manifesting that I would be married to a doctor like my entire life. So I was like, if I have to keep it a secret for 3.5 years, then that's so big. Yeah, so what would you say are like the hard parts of our crashing careers? You as a doctor and me as a porn star.
Well, I'd say obviously just the stigma, and then the worry that people in my field are gonna judge me and potentially not give me a job for, just because they judge a sex worker.
Right.
Which is really so hypocritical for the medical field, because all of our training is about loving and accepting and healing all people. And so for them to be judgmental against one of their own is just, it's hypocritical, but it does happen, and it is something that I had to worry about going through the application process for residency. But now that I'm gone through that, I'm accepted to residency, I'm sure I'll still face people who judge me, but at least I can choose where I'm gonna work in the future, and I'll be able to find a job where people aren't judgmental.
Yeah, and I think like as time goes on, like the stigma around sex work is really lessening, because like I love my job. If you think about it, like everybody whores themselves out in some sense when it comes to their career, whether you're putting in so much time or you're just kissing ass. But for me, like, you know what I mean? I make my videos and then I'm my own boss. I film when I want to. If I don't want to film, I cancel, So it's just sad that people are still judgmental, but I think it's just like such a conservative industry.
Yeah.
Doctor.
And I think everyone has to go through that stage of just, playing the role until you get to where your career is, whatever career you're going into, you have to kind of play the role until you get to where you're wanting to go. And it's really like, it's a crappy time, but like, I'm so happy I got through it.
Yes, it's hard. There's a lot of ups and downs going through med school. I'm so proud of you.
Can we pause it? I don't know why I'm getting like emotional.
He's crying. He always cries. Literally, and like during any movie, he always cries.
I cry way too much.
I love it. He's so sensitive.
So another reason why I wanted to do dermatology is because I am terrible with death. On one of my internal rotation rounds, there was a patient that we saw, and she was on her had metastatic cancer. She had days to live. The attending was talking about transitioning to hospice care. The entire group, it's probably 15, 20 students following the attending. The entire group is just standing there listening. And I'm in the back just bawling, crying. I could not I had to leave and go to the bathroom. So working in a hospital, I knew right then that I could not work in a hospital because I can't deal with this. Dude, I'm way too emotional.
You gotta stick to just making people hot.
Yeah.
Do what you do best. Oh man, I remember that. That was a hard rotation.
Yeah.
Oh. What's your favorite animal?
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
They're the only animal that has sex for fun.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
I feel like monkeys do. I've heard people say that before, but I definitely feel like primates do too. They jerk off.
That's true.
And also deer are male deers.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's that's just for fun. They're just
why do they say that?
Yeah, I feel like that's just an old wives' tale, you know. What other animals? No, but
and fish. I love fish.
He loves fish. So if you watch my Instagram stories, you probably see we just got a big fish tank. And I wouldn't allow Austin to get a fish for the longest time. I was like, no, we cannot have a fish because it's too much responsibility. And I just want to be able to leave whenever. So he begged my mom for Christmas. Begged and begged her, please get me a fish. If you get me a fish, then Reno can't say no and we'll have to keep it. So my mom got him a betta fish and it was in this small little tank. And after I saw how cute he was, I felt so bad. I was like, he needs to be in a bigger tank. I love him. So we got this big coffee table fish tank, and they're all very happy in there. And now he has a bunch of fish. Too many fish. Our friend kept mailing us fish and fish. I didn't even know you mail live fish. And now we have so many fish.
We got 2 full boxes of 20 fish.
Oh.
And
we didn't order them. Yeah. I'm so proud of him. So originally you were going for derm, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you didn't get into derm for a second time this year. Mm-hmm. So now what are you gonna do?
So now my focus, I still am really interested in the aesthetics part of derm, which I can still do with general medicine.
Yeah.
And that's what I plan to do. So I just have 1 year of residency, then I'll have my full license, and then I'm gonna focus on aesthetics like Botox fillers, lasers, and then I'm really interested in hormone therapy too. So testosterone replacement, peptide therapy, things of that nature. I still have a lot to do to, be prepared to actually start treating patients, but it is what I'm passionate and excited about.
Juice me up, babe.
Basically, I just want to make people pretty.
Yeah, let's make them hot. You can practice on me whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
He already does. If you've seen my Scrotox video, actually, he was the one doing the Botox in my balls.
Yeah, I was.
And he does my Botox whenever I need it. So, and my filler. So
under the supervision of my mentor.
Exactly.
I don't have a license yet.
He can't practice on his own yet, but in a year. So basically, you just have 1 more year, and then you're fully licensed, and you can start practicing, right?
Yeah, I'm so excited, and we'll be able to travel more, even more.
Yeah, I'm super excited. We want to, after his year-long internship, we want to do an entire year where we just don't come home at all.
Yeah.
And just live in Thailand. And what else is on our list?
Well, we just want to leave. We want to leave the country, go to Europe, and then not come back until we've crossed the entire world and come back on the other side. And just spend an entire 365 days traveling.
And I'm so excited about it because for the longest time, we didn't travel. All either of us did was work, and that was majority of our relationship was we were working, and then we'd come home, watch a show together and fall asleep, and that was it. But I'm finally in a place now where like, money doesn't matter to me. I know I've set myself up good for the rest of my life. I don't really need to be working anymore, but I do love what I do because I get to be creative and write scripts and direct, and I really enjoy it. So I'm only gonna do things that I enjoy doing on camera, which is such a good position to be in. And Austin's worked so hard because like becoming a doctor is a long road and it's a long journey.
And also for me, after I get my license, after this next year of residency, it'll be the first time that I'll have a natural pause in my career where I can take a break off, and it won't be, it wouldn't be like a delay in my training that I would need to explain if I were looking for to get hired somewhere in the future.
Yeah, and it was really cool because we're always like on the same, like, I don't know, we came to this realization together just a few months ago that, like, for such a long time, I felt like as a sex worker, I really had to prove myself that I wasn't a loser and that I was doing financially well. So I was posting my earnings, I was buying expensive clothes. I was really trying to show off that I was like wealthy and gonna make it. And now I've realized that those things don't make me happy and those things don't matter. What matters to me is eating good food, traveling to exotic locations, being in love, and meeting people along the way to just like experience life with. And for the longest time, our biggest goal was just get like the biggest house we could and like material objects and stuff like that. And I'm just so happy to leave it behind and just travel. And we're gonna do it cheap. We're gonna do hostels. We're gonna, you know, just.
And for me, I had a similar realization with my career. For the longest, you know, I've been in school for 8 years since high school, and for this past 8 years, all I've focused on was trying to get into the most competitive specialty. And I realized the person I was becoming was all I cared about was just work, and I wasn't taking time to care for the people around me, or myself. And I realized that's no way to live. So I'm really excited to. You know, just my only goal and intention for my life moving forward is just to be a good person and to stop worrying so much about having this like high status career.
Totally. And when Austin, like when we first met, so by the way, we met at EDC Orlando. We love techno music. Yeah. And so when we first met there, he wanted to become a family med doctor. And I was like, no, you need to do derm. Because I was, like I said, I was caught up in the wrong things and I wanted to go for prestige and money. So I connected him with his mentor, Dr. Zaraga, who's a great guy, taught him very well. But Austin, before he had met me, his main goal was to just help people. And you know what I mean? And just improve people's lives. And then I think both of us kind of like lost focus of that.
Totally.
And now,
it's so hard not to.
Yeah.
You just get caught up in your career, wanting to do the best and striving for more.
Especially in Miami, too.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
But, okay, let's get back to you so they can meet you. Okay. So, what sports did you play?
I was a swimmer in high school, but I stopped when I went to college. I did CrossFit in college, but I don't recommend that. I have back problems now. Now I just lift for aesthetics, really.
Yeah.
Before I was all about exercising for function. Now I would just care about getting big muscles, to be honest.
It's been really nice because I didn't know anything about nutrition until I met Austin. So he's been helping me a lot. Yeah, so it's been really great because we're also like on a fitness journey together.
It's really fun doing it together.
It really is, and he's so motivating because I got my staph infection and really gained a lot of weight a few months ago, and he's just been so supportive. So what you can expect from A Boyfriend's Big World, we're gonna do like travel vlogs, and we're gonna show you like hikes we do. We're gonna show you the hostels we're staying at. We're gonna show you like our shopping hauls if we like buy stuff from like a tribe or something. We just got these clothes and we were so excited about it.
We had to wear them.
Yeah, we had to wear them. We're like kind of matching. But yeah, so we just want you to join us on our journey. I'm not going to be posting those videos on here. I'm going to be saving them for Boyfriend's Big World. So make sure you click the link down in the description and follow that page, because we're going to be a lot more active on there, just because like hiding our relationship, I literally ran out of things to talk about on Reno Gold, like that YouTube channel. I'm like, what the fuck do I talk about if I can't include Austin? So yeah, now I'm super excited to share my real life with you guys, because I feel like haven't been able to do that, you know. So
yeah, it's a big part of both of us that we've kind of had to hide from.
Yeah.
You know, like what it's now. It's so great. It feels like we're complete.
Yeah.
The final piece.
Any words of wisdom or quotes that you really love?
But that's a terrible question to ask.
Fuck you.
Put me on the spot.
Okay.
I don't mind. No.
Get Botox.
Yeah.
Get Scrotox. What are you most excited about traveling the world these next couple months?
For the next couple months?
Mm-hmm.
How could you pick just one? We have so much stuff planned. Honestly, just spending time with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm most excited for the little things, like meeting strangers on trains, just talking to people who we wouldn't normally have talked to when we're caught up in the scene in Miami, going out to the same clubs. And I'm excited to just do something different and explore the world.
Totally.
And meet new people, have new experiences.
I just want to eat more burritos.
Yeah, that too.
Eating so many burritos here. But actually, if you follow our Instagram, you'll see all the food that we're eating every single day, every meal, while we're traveling like this. But we're also like tagging every single location, so you could do the exact same trips that we're doing. You could stay in the same Airbnbs, same hostels. Like we've been finding really cool remote places just from talking to locals.
And we'll be good about responding to comments if you have questions about where we go, or you need more details about how to get there, what have you.
Yeah, and basically he is perfection. He always is lean and really big. So he's gonna be, when you look at our Instagram and you see our food every day, he's gonna be getting the yummy stuff, the big burritos. I get fat so easy, so I'm gonna be getting salads and the healthy options. So you can see like the more palatable food with him, and then when you look at my dish, it'll be the healthier.
You make me sound like a fatty.
No, you're not a fatty. I don't know. Like, I don't know where the food goes. Straight to his ass bones. Yeah, so I really think that's it. I think we're gonna do a try-on haul for our next video in our next place in Tulum. And yeah, let us just give you a tour of this villa. We're gonna play a quick little video. And thank you so much for watching. Do you have anything else to say?
No, thank you for watching.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
wait, I know I said our next video is gonna be a try on haul from our Tulum clothes, but I forgot. Our next video is actually gonna be Austin answering all of the questions from you guys that you asked on my Instagram. So make sure you tune in next week and watch him answering all of your questions.